And he's managed to get free. Gakpo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Rice picks it up from the goal kick. That's a cute ball. Great chance! And he makes no mistake. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up and
Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
what a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Rice gathers from the goal kick, and he's picked out Shevchenko! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Maciej Cunha has a look and plays it forward. Szoboszlai. He'll try from distance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nice looking ball. Shevchenko. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Threads one in. Now it's Shevchenko. Rice. Looking for a runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Now it's Foden. Ødegaard. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. And that is expertly dealt with. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mainu. Gakpo. Now that looks a decent ball. Defending was strong and firm. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cross needs to be good. Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Rice. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko is wide and looking to get onto this. Maciej Cunha. Tries one from range. They've got to be quick to recover this. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Now it's Foden. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mainu. Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rice. Space for him to turn and look.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Menu. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Gakpo. Pass is just off target. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Liverpool with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Šeško. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Foden. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Shapes to shoot! Quality ball. Shevchenko. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gakpo. This ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Foden tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been played through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Šeško.
And it's played in. Oh, good climb! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Konate has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And here's Mount, picked out brilliantly. Mathias Cunha! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Mathias Cunha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Ødegaard, and it's Salah. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Skims one in. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that is high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Mount. Reinders. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And no surprise, that's a booking. Shevchenko. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Diouf. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Ligt. Isak. There's the shot! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Ødegaard, and the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. That's been cut out, well played. Okazaki. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers the ball. And a header! Final touch was poor.
There will be 5 minutes added
Just seeing the
time.
board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Salah. Played out towards the right wing. Mathias Cunha. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Liverpool can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
For your safety.